Okay guys, today I'm going to show you the Roku Advanced remote. This is the one with the headphone jack. This one came with the Roku Ultra on the table back here. It's currently connected to the TV in the background. The Roku Ultra is the only wired device that's currently sold by Roku, like the wired standalone device. So unfortunately for us, the advanced remote that comes with it uses Wi-Fi Direct. And so what I'm going to show you today is the impact that Wi-Fi Direct has on Wi-Fi. So I'm using the Ekahau Sidekick. So let me show you. So this is Ekahau Site Survey with frequency monitor. All right, so I'm sweeping across 5 gigahertz. The duration is 5 seconds, so it takes a little bit of time for it to fall off, but it'll look a little bit better here. So let me zoom in channel 36. You can kind of see channel 36 is being used by the Roku Direct. So let me switch screens here. So I'm going to unplug it. And you can see it fall away. And I'll plug it back in. And you'll see it start building back up again. I'll plug it again. Plug it back in, and it starts building up again. So that's the impact. So let me zoom out here. Let me switch screens and zoom out. So channel 36. Let me see if it's still running. Okay, yeah, it's still running. So let's bring this in. So this is the AirCheck G2, and so I have it currently connected to channel 124. And so I'm going to run an iPerf test, right? So full throughput as fast as we can. And so here's a comparison. iPerf running as fast as it can versus the remote. It's pretty busy. I mean, so fortunately, because I'm the only one here right now, the retry rate's pretty low, like 0%. But if somebody else were trying to use channel 124, the retry rate's going to go up pretty high. So, and right now it's actually, everything is really low, right? Past 87 dB, that's usually really good. So, okay, so let's also check. Let me show you the 2.4 gigahertz. And so this is 2.4, and it's sweeping the entire 2.4. And what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to turn on a Bluetooth. Okay, so Bluetooth is on, and so let me zoom in on some of these. So you see all these little spikes. Let me see, I can probably do it 1 second on these. So you see all these little spikes that pop up, right? Those are just Bluetooth. Right? That one was. And so let me see if I can play some music and see what happens. Okay, so now now that I have headphones plugged in. Sorry, that was the Roku. So headphones plugged in. Let me show you the device that I'm using. So this is a really old Bluetooth device, so it's probably Bluetooth 1 or 2. And so you can kind of see in the background all these little spikes that pop up. And that's the Bluetooth frequency hopping. So here's a good comparison. So let me switch to the Metageek DBA. All right, so it's currently on the 2.4 gigahertz. So you can see in the background there, let me see, it is not nearly as granular. And so let me show you what it is. So this is the DBx. And so this is 2.4.5. It's currently configured for only 2.4. This one was 2.4 only, so this was the previous one. This is the newer one that used to be kind of the standard tool in the industry, and kind of everybody repackaged it, and that was your Spectrum analyzer that almost everybody sold and used. So you can see comparison here, it's not nearly as granular, so I guess there you can see it. So let me switch back to the Sidekick. Right, so much more granular, right? You can kind of see, and you can see the difference here in the waterfall, that it's, you know, all the white space is, that's when it wasn't on that channel or that frequency. So much more in tune. Somebody's doing something on channel 6. Oh, I know what it is. So in my office, I have some of the NetBees probes that are probably running, so you'll see some of the tests that run. And then, of course, you know, the channel 6, these, the narrow spikes, those are Bluetooth. So you have the little plateau is going to be Wi-Fi. So let me switch to 5 gigahertz. And then switch back to the Metageek. Change it to manual, channel 36 only, and show you what that looks like. Alright, so that's channel 36 only. And I'm not sure if this is going to let me play it because... Hurry in now and save up to 40% on select major appliances. Okay, so here, let me switch screen so you can see. Okay, so I plugged the remote back in and it's running, and so you can see here in the background, it's not nearly as granular. And so I wanted to show you the example. So this is the kind of the comparison. So the old Metageek 2.4, the DBx, it does 2, 4, and 5, and so here you can see the resolution. Obviously, you can tell it's much granular here on the Ekahau Sidekick on the far left column, but also the sweep time, it's so much smaller, so much shorter, which makes it faster than the previous tool that pretty much everybody used, with the exception of, you know, the Spectrum XT. And it's still really good, but you can tell that the sweep time is so much shorter, and you know, the resolution is so much better in the Sidekick. Of course, the Spectrum XT is pretty old at this point, but yeah, price-wise, obviously you pay quite a bit more for the Ekahau Sidekick versus the Metageek, and you know, but you could buy several, right, and still not have the same resolution or the same sweep time. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show you a quick example of what the Roku remote, the potential Wi-Fi interference that could happen because of the Roku Advanced remote.